Come on in this house.
Welcome back to the Navy Black Podcast. This is Big Boy the Boss, aka the Monday Quarterback. We back on Zoom. Had a good weekend. This episode all that Fofo?
Jim Brown.
4-4. Yeah, 4-4.
No, Ernie Banks was number 44, ain't it?
Jim Brown, 44 too.
Oh, he was?
At Syracuse.
Oh. What up, Devin?
I want you to have everything you want and then some, but it's gonna be hard if you ain't got multiple incomes. I'm from South Carolina. What's up, Bit?
What up, everybody? That's so true, man. Get your ear calm up, man. But hey, evaluate, evolve, and then execute, man. That's all we gotta do in our life, and we do that, we'll be the greatest we can be. That's all we need to be, y'all. And I'm so jacked right now because I just got off for 12 hours of work. Not jacked at all, honestly, y'all. I just want y'all to know that, man. You feel me? It's some bullshit, man. I literally just got off of work probably about an hour ago. Like, you know, we out here pie because we the hardest working men in South Cackalack. And it will be known, it will be shown quick, fast.
You ain't even get a shower in, did you?
Not even a shower. I just threw this shirt on, make it like I was clean.
Still smelling like
work. Smelling just like rubber. Still got my work pants on right now, but hey, I'm going hard for the people.
And shout out to the production team, man. Jern, what's up, man?
What's up,
next week you gonna be back live in action, but
We'll be back in the
right now, that's how it is.
It's how it is. He getting this money, man. Hey, you gotta get this money, man, because you gotta have your responsibility taken care of. And that's what we're gonna do on the Navy Black Podcast. Take care of our responsibilities.
Shirt came in, y'all. So hey, get ready to see these fire ass shirts coming in.
We're gonna have them all over social media. So get one, scoop it up, support the Navy Black Podcast, support a black business. Cause we're gonna support you just like you
Let's make a community around here. You did.
I had a suggestion for the podcast, though. Y'all know Saturday I was in the country, man. Them folks said we need to have a Freaky Friday.
What's the Freaky Friday?
What's a Freaky Friday?
I got no clue, man.
Hey, when that boy had called me, what y'all
Freaky
talking about?
Friday. Talking about Twitter After Dark, man.
Yeah.
Twitter After Dark for us started at least, if it wasn't late 2011, then it was real early 2012. DJ Osby was telling us that he started it in 2013. Said we wasn't talking freaky on Twitter until he started.
Oh, like that's a lie. I ain't never seen the Osby on Twitter. Talk about changing my perspective. No disrespect, 'cause you know DJ, you know we go the long way. But still, I ain't never saw him on Twitter to make him say he the creator of Twitter.
Yeah, what's his Twitter name?
I don't know.
Exactly. You ain't no Twitter Dark legend.
He said he ain't been on Twitter in a couple years though, but he told me, like, he bet me $20 talking about, so I know I started it and you was retweeting all my shit. And I was like, bro, if I was retweeting your stuff, man, I bet you a dub right now. You can't find not one. And to this moment right now, he still ain't found one, man. Not one. But he ain't gonna pay me no dub though. But he hit me up yesterday.
I remember Twitter After Dark back in the 2011, 2012, 2013. That one Twitter was fun. I know some of y'all young cats out there that's like 20. Back then, y'all was like 11, 12. Y'all ain't know what was going on out here.
Yeah,
Woods
they ain't
up,
know nothing about
living
that.
life. That's crazy, right? Like 10 years ago, we was 20. Like I say, I was just talking to my little brother saying, like, he 20, we 30. I'm like, hey, you never know. With 5 to 10 years slipping on you that fast. I remember I was 20. Now I'm 30, man. So I was like, you got to have a vision. You got to have a plan, man, because hey, it'll slip up on you before you know it. And now you ain't got no kind of foundation. You don't got nothing in life to make you want to like continue to go forward and go harder. You just like you trying to catch up. You don't want to be catching up at 30. For real.
Yeah. Because you're gonna be around other people that's close to their 30s that didn't play around.
Yeah.
So they're gonna already be in front of you and you're gonna be like, damn, like what I got to do to hey man, you just got a late start, man. Just start wherever you at and just keep going forward. But it's a lot of people, man, 24, 25 hit. They look around and be like, what I did, and then it be somebody that's like 28 that's been grinding since they was 21.
Exactly.
And you be like, damn, boy, I'm a little behind the ball. Like, that's cool, but you gotta start where you start at. They started where they started at. That's it.
Exactly. You guys, it's all about starting. Just start. You feel me?
It ain't no competition. You just gotta start where you started.
You can't go back in the past, but if I could, it would be a lot different. But from the day right now, I just go forward and keep doing what I need to do. To keep
I would have never went with the Coastal though.
I would have never went to Coastal. Shout out to Coastal though, number 25 ranked team in the country. Got our first win. Our first win.
Yeah, we alumni.
We're alumni. Yeah.
Hey, they was like, how you alumni? You ain't graduate from Coastal. I looked up the definition of alma mater, and you don't have to graduate to be alumni or be alma mater. You did. You ain't got to graduate.
And I can call somebody right now that I used to eat oodles and noodles with at Coastal, man. I'm an alumni, man.
Yeah,
I might have not have graduated, but hey, I could call this person and be like, hey, you remember when we did this? They gonna be like, oh yeah.
Can't tell me I'm not no alumni.
Yeah.
If I'm not alumni of Coastal, Clowney is not an alumni of USC. Because I know he ain't graduate.
He
ain't graduate. And so
just like he did a little bit more than at his school than what I did at my school. That made
a little bit more.
You feel me? A little bit more. That's all. That's so real though, man.
I feel like if you went to the school, that's your alma mater. Every school you went to, that's your alma mater. I'm a Midland State alumni. I went there too.
I'm a Mustang.
I ain't take that ride.
Mustang. You take that route.
I ain't take that ride. I did go to a little state college in Florida though. Shout out to Gulf Coast State College, man.
Gulf Coast.
I did a full year out there, man. I'm an alumni, man.
It wasn't for the Gulf Coast.
If I could do it all over again, I would never go to school. I would learn a trade, and I would just start getting money off top. I would go straight to the internet and make videos. I was on Drewski TV page the other day. His YouTube channel is so funny. He only got 3 videos, but it's funny because back in the day when we was around each other, we should have been taping each other. We should have been taping all of us because we was doing funny stuff and people would watch it because it's content.
Yeah.
And content is king.
Content is king, man. Like,
it's king.
And I'll say, cause you gotta put yourself in people's face. Cause if you're not in people's face, they won't remember you. Like today or whatever, I'm at work or whatever. Like a guy coming to me like, do I know you? I'm like, nah, I don't know who you is, man. Cause I was a white guy or whatever. And then he gonna tell me, I mean, he's like, so you ain't used to work at Pepsi? I'm like, nah, but my brother do or whatever. Cause like he was
identical
so
twins.
Yeah, he was so amazed by that. He was like he like, man, this is so crazy, man. He never told me. And like what people don't understand about twins, not like I live my everyday like I'm a twin. Like it's regular life. So it's not like I'm a T. Like, man, he never even told me he had a twin. Like we probably usually don't because it's like, while
if we get to the conversation and I'm talking about that, I tell you I got a twin brother, but like ain't the first thing I'm gonna say because this been my life, my whole life. It ain't nothing different for me. I know it's different to see twins, but I was a twin for 30 years, so it's just my normal life.
Yeah,
being a twin.
It don't do nothing for you.
Yeah, you feel me? I love to see twins, even though I got a twin brother though, because it's nice to see somebody that understand the life that you kind of live because we came out different, So that's what I want to be. That's why I want to be so big because I don't want to be only known as just the twins. I want to be known as the millionaire, billionaire twins. You did?
Yeah.
So it's something in front of twins.
It's crazy though, cause I know y'all, and I graduated with a set of twins. But when you around them for so long, they start not even looking the same. You feel me? So I can see Lil Bit and know that that's Lil Bit. I can see Bit Boy and know that that's Bit Boy. The other set of twins, I can see them and know which one is which. So like, I probably was on Harbison in the Met, probably like 3 weeks ago, and I seen one of the twins that I graduated high school with, but I still knew which one that was just from being around them. Yeah, but for somebody who don't really see twins like that on a daily basis, they can look at both of y'all and be like, hey, ain't you such and such? Don't you work over here? Like, no, I work here. My brother work over there.
Yeah, I can tell twins apart easily because I know what to look for because it's going to be something different about any twins, no matter if they're super identical, because I don't feel like we super identical. Maybe sometimes we maybe a little identical. It depends on what we wearing or how we got our hair, but we don't live 2 different lives.
Yeah, I know.
But everybody see twins as just one person. Like, we ain't never had separated. Like we always say, everything been shared.
Yeah.
When you got to share your birthday, that's everything. You don't got nothing different.
Like I say,
that shit trash, man.
When your whole life, think about this. Think about this though. Your whole life, you get $5. You don't have $5. You got $2.50. You go to the store and get you get a meal. Like think about from my mama's perspective. Like every time she go get something to eat, she gotta get something to eat for $2. Like that's gotta. Like how germs.
Like germs is.
Like
trash,
you go through this. That's why I wish germs on the podcast. Talk about this. We'll talk about next week. We'll talk about a twin thing next week or whatever. But I got another story to tell too about like at work this morning. Where I just get to work. Guy always talking about named OJ or whatever. He was talking to me or whatever. He was like, hey, I was talking to a girl last night. She know your stepdad or whatever. Like, oh man, that's crazy. He like they work together at US 5 or whatever. He was like, he was talking to her on the phone. Where he like, yeah, this guy my job. Like he a real get money guy or whatever. He be getting money, man. You feel me? And like he be really on this stuff for real. It's like we need to get around him and talk to him because he know a lot of stuff or whatever. And then he was like, he was like he got a twin. They got a duplex or whatever and all that. She like, wait, his mama broke over there too. Wait, no, he did like he was like he got a duplex. Like, wait, his mama broke over there too. And dude, he got a twin. Like, okay, I know who that is. His stepdad always be
telling me about him and stuff. Was telling me about them or whatever. So think about
we doing big things out here, man.
I said about here talking about this and stuff to people at the job. Like we really is some people that's like doing stuff different, you know.
We're trying to be extraordinary and not just an average being out here in the world. Like for real though, I've been watching like videos of like the mining. You remember them 69 people got stuck on the ground?
Yeah.
Like back in, I watched like it was like Chile. In Chile, and like I've been watching videos about stuff like that, and like how they endured through, and like how they just kept pushing. I saw a dude; he was stuck on a life raft. His name like Steven something for like 76 days in the open ocean. Think about being out there in the open ocean for 76 days. He had to catch fish and like eat raw fish pretty much, and like hang it up and so it just dry, and so he just eat it like that.
It damn near turned into fish jerky almost.
Yeah, pretty much fish jerky.
Yeah.
He was out on the open sea for 76 days on a life raft, dog. He had to figure out everything just to live, how to endure, because that's really amazing when you think about it.
That's crazy.
It's ordinary. That's
them boys get the like outside of him being in open ocean, like he could drink that water, but that shit really gonna fuck your stomach up because it's salt in it.
He cannot.
It's too salty.
He gonna have to drink his sweat. Bro.
No. What he did, he had like a kid. No, he had a kid. Like he luckily like his boat capsized. And like he luckily had the life raft and he popped it up and jumped on it. But then he had to go back on his boat that was sinking and go down in the compartment and get his like emergency kit or whatever. So like when he got the emergency kit, he was trying to get back out and like the water had slanted those shit. So like underwater, like you can't get no water too powerful.
It's the pressure. Yeah, it's the pressure.
And like some kind of way a wave came over and the door popped back open. He got back out and then he got on the life raft. So in his life raft, in the emergency kit, he had like 3 water purifiers or whatever. So like he couldn't get it working at first. So like he had like 8 cans of water. That's all he had. Like that'll last you probably about 8 days and like 8 pints of water. Like he just said he was just taking sips. Like maybe like a sip every couple hours or something like that. Like not even another swallow, just enough to absorb. Because like he ain't trying to waste it before he finally figured out how to get the purifiers working, because he had cut one open to see like how it looked on the inside. And then he finally got it working. But like even that, he didn't give too much, but it gave enough for him to live. He lived on the water for 76 days, over 2 months. 2 months.
Over 2 months.
Crazy. In a life raft.
It's 2 months and a half.
He really drifted to like some island in the Caribbean. Like, and he knew like he went through like he knew like the directions and stuff like that. Because I guess he had like a map or whatever. Because that was all in the emergency kit. Yeah. So like he knew he was drifting like with the currents in the ocean or whatever. He was drifting through a boat line. He drifted there and no boats on. So he knew at that time he had 1,000 more miles to drift until he got to like the Caribbean. And like he just luckily somebody.
Bro, like you know how long 1,000 miles is?
On the water in a life raft, and all you can do is go with the current.
That's scary.
Like, that's crazy.
If he would have missed the Caribbean, the ocean would have took him all the way back to England. That's how where the ocean was gonna go. So
my mama stayed in the top part of Florida, not even South Florida, the top part of Florida. From where I'm at right here to get to my mama costs 8 hours, and that's 400 miles. You got to add another 600 miles on top of that in the water.
In the water, and you ain't got no sailboat. Like you on a life raft.
No clean water or nothing.
No, you just on the water. Now I'm saying like the endurance and the perseverance you gotta have to make it through that. You extraordinary, dog. Yeah. Like that's powerful. That's like you was here for a reason. Like to keep
that's
going.
Superhero.
Like you could have gave up. Like think about it. Like think about them people that was in the mine for like 2 or 3 weeks. They didn't even know if them people was alive because like they ain't never hit what it was at. So they kept searching to find them, and they put the drill down in there, and they came back up, and they had wrote a note saying like, "We all alive. We down here." And stuff like that. But like that's amazing. And they was down there in the mine for 69 days. I would tell anybody to go look at these stories on YouTube because it's crazy. Like you remember them 12 kids that got stuck in the cave in like over Indonesia.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Like to endure. Like you feel me? Like I don't care. All people got the right to live without everybody got the right to live, but like you got the endurance to keep going because you can't cut a person's will off. Like, your will is to live. So no matter if you want to give up, you gotta keep going, and that's any human being. You feel me? Like it's just like crazy to be watching this weekend. That's what I've been doing this weekend, watching type stuff just like that.
Watching that
motivation. It's so motivational.
That is motivational.
I like that type of stuff anyway. You feel me? I like learning stuff, and I like
when
people do like crazy stuff like that. You feel me? That's history too.
Yeah. I was trying to find some lyrics to the song "Grow." I listened to the song "Growth" from Revenge of the Dreamers today. That first verse, oh my God!
You don't listen to music, man.
I listen to music sometimes at work just to motivate me, and I also want to talk about that today. Like people are always saying I'm self-motivated. I don't need no motivation because every morning I get up, I listen to some motivation like Les Brown, like Eric Thomas' song, or any Tony Robbins, anybody to motivate me.
Yeah.
I'm self-motivated, but it ain't nothing wrong to get you some more motivation, man. Like if somebody tell you they don't need no other motivation from something else, then they lying to you,
lying
man.
to yourself.
Because
You can lie. You can't lie to the person in the mirror, man.
You can't lie to the person in the mirror, man. Like I need more motivation.
You should have shouted me out for that one though. I said that on the last podcast.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
I don't remember you saying that.
Yeah, I did. I said that's why you can't lie to the man in the mirror, because whatever conversation you having with somebody, eventually you're gonna bring up whatever it is that you're doing. Yeah, I see though.
My shit.
But every morning I wake up though, I listen to Bill Withers, "A Lovely Day" though. The first thing I do is I wake up. I turn my Bluetooth on and I turn on "A Lovely Day," man.
I told him that I was like, that's marketing. That's great marketing because I was singing "A Lovely Day" at work. I'm like, why the hell am I singing that?
It's
but
that
it's
commercial.
It's that commercial. And that commercial had brought them screens way up, I know. Because everybody hearing that commercial like, hey, I want to have a lovely day.
Yeah, and Bill Withers is a black man, so let's hope he owns his masters, man.
Is Bill Withers still living?
I don't know, but even if he ain't, the family get it.
The family should own it, just like the Waltons own Walmart. But let's get to these sorry Cowboys first, because I just want to go ranting about what's going on there.
What happened?
I mean,
man?
I don't really care about the losses because I wouldn't mind tanking for Trevor Lawrence or for Justin Fields. We're gonna go right back to Trevor Lawrence. I gotta read this bar for y'all, man. Cause I've been looking for this bar, man. Let me read this for the people, man. But listen to what he said in his verse. He said, my bad, y'all. I'm trying to find a pain that I can't endure. Because everybody goes through pain. That thing is for sure. So I'm trying to find a pain that I can't endure. That's what I'm saying. But basically saying like he's trying to find a pain that he can't endure because he knows with that pain, cause he feel like he can endure everything. So I want to find the pain that I can't endure. So that'll make me overcome that pain. I thought it was going to be a harder bar than that, though. But back to Justin Fields.
Yeah. He was talking about it like it was about to be something big. Boy. That is big, though.
But hit me deep.
But no, maybe he ain't deliver it right.
Yeah, maybe I ain't deliver it right. But I'm saying that shit.
I need to beat with.
Yeah, he ain't deliver it right.
Hey, that shit hit me deep today at work.
Yeah, it is deep, though.
Got the beat fire, though.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I love that song, too. So I'm just.
What y'all thinking for Trevor, you think?
No, we take it for Trevor or Justin. And I don't mind it because in the long run, getting one of these quarterbacks would be better than keeping that. We can't pay no defensive player that we paid that $40 million. And Dak is not a quarterback who could take you to the Super Bowl. He can get you yards and maybe a couple wins, but he's not a winner. Like, he's a good average quarterback. We need extraordinary. We need legendary. We need somebody that's going to do what we need to do forever. You did?
Yeah, because y'all ain't missing nothing but a quarterback. Like, they put a lot of pieces around y'all quarterback, man. But if your quarterback ain't it don't matter how many pieces you got around him. He just ain't it, man.
Yeah, Dak is a decent quarterback. I'm not dogging on Dak saying he's
not no Super Bowl quarterback.
He's an average quarterback.
Yeah,
I think we need Super Bowl quarterback.
He can win you anywhere from 8 to 10 games.
Yeah, you feel me? That's all right. Good. We need somebody that can win us 12 for 15 years straight, and that's Trevor Lawrence. And then we get Justin Fields. Maybe he paying out to be that too. Or we can have Justin Fields just paying the defense a lot of money, have a great defense. So he do good on offense. Our defense monster, so we good. Just like Russell Wilson in Seattle.
If y'all get Justin Fields and pay him a little cheap amount, he can get the Garoppolo treatment from last year. Your defense take you to the Super Bowl.
Seattle with Russell Wilson, dog. That's how they was good.
The biggest problem lies with the ownership, though, man. Like, you're not getting the correct coaches. Like Jerry Jones want people that he can tell what to do or whatever. And like I said, they put together good teams, but they don't put together good they put together good personnel, but not good teams. Because they just never can find a way to get over that hump. And
it's always something missing.
Yeah, I think it's Jerry Jones. I think he the problem, in my opinion. But I mean, he owned the shit. So like he ain't gonna fire himself for being a GM or have all that control. And I just feel like he micromanaged too much, and that's why their team gonna never be successful.
Yeah, he do micromanage, and he don't hire the right people. Just own the business and let the people that you hire run the business, because that's the goal of being an owner. You want to own and let the people that do that run it.
Why
But
do
I
you hire
mean,
coaches and be the GM? Hire
you
a
can't
GM.
you can't really expect for him to get out his own way because I mean, man, Jimmy Johnson was treating y'all right.
And he got rid of him.
And he got rid of him. So I mean, ever
Exactly.
since that point, y'all ain't been to the Super Bowl since.
Hey,
And it's Jerry Jones' fault, man. And he don't care. So y'all just got to deal with it until he just passed the torch, which it don't look like no time soon. Cause
but he gonna pass the
Jerry
torch to his
Jones
son.
out here, yeah, he
No.
out here living like he in his 20s still yet, man.
Hey,
Y'all seen the yacht he was on for draft day, man.
My God,
Man,
that
living
thing-
life,
big
balls,
man.
man.
Big boss, man.
But
Living
what-
legend.
I just think like with the Cowboys, I don't know why we started start talking about the Cowboys like it's for first take or goddamn undisputed.
yeah,
when
when Pittsburgh got here undefeated still.
you feel me? Like
We had a scare yesterday, but we still undefeated. though.
Y'all should have lost. Gostkowski gonna get cut, man.
How we should have lost? We literally dominated the whole game. Big Ben tried to lose us that game because we
Them
dominated
three-
that
Now y'all
game.
talking junk about Big Ben.
Them 3 picks was tough though, man.
That last pick was like a rookie mistake that you make in a game that don't mean nothing. Like that game was a big time.
Yeah.
Like, why would you make that pass? Because like I say, I understand you trying to score a touchdown to end the game or whatever, but like turn that game into a 6-point game against with the Steelers defense. They can't score on us. You know,
Yeah.
our defense is tough. Like unless you don't get a big play on us, because we give up a lot of big plays. But like
Yeah.
we will hit you in the mouth. Like you see Derrick Henry. Like I bet you he woke up this morning sore. Like our defense is like our team per se. Like let's say Kansas City Chiefs, in my opinion, still the best team because like I say when you look at the team, like okay, the quarterback, is he the best? Who the best quarterback? Who got the best quarterback? They got the best quarterback most of the time.
Baltimore
They
Ravens
do.
gonna beat y'all next week.
No, they ain't. But like they got the best wide receivers, they got the best tight ends.
I don't know, dog.
Like I said, we in Baltimore, or whatever. So like, I mean, it's a chance that could happen.
Whoever win the turnover battle, that's who gonna win the game.
But I think, like I say, what happens? Our offense is so strong right now. And like being, like I say, he just like Tom Brady. Like over the time, they went from game managers to like they can win you the game. And being a real great quarterback, as in throwing the ball, but he just made terrible mistakes, like idiotic mistakes. Like why would you make that play? Like just slow it down. Let's win this game and get out of here with a dub. But we did.
Yeah, I think that's the thing that irritate me with Big Ben too. It's like, bro, like you tried and true. Like you a proven winner. So why when it get a little shaky at the end, it's like your palm sweaty. Like you done been here
sweaty.
before, dog.
But I'm saying he haven't really been there. Think about when he been there though. He
That
ain't
was
been
a
to
long
Super Bowl
time
since
ago.
2010.
Yeah,
I
that
was
was a long
goddamn
time
20
ago.
years old when he got to the Super Bowl. And like, think
But
about
I mean, I did watch him throw Santonio Holmes that toe toucher.
he
I
did
did
all
watch
right
that
there.
now.
That was
Yeah,
a
he
great
did
Super
all
Bowl.
that now.
But,
Then y'all got beat by the
but think-
Packers.
if
Yeah.
okay, I don't
Green
okay,
and yellow. Shout out
if you
Lil
do-
Wayne.
If you do anything in life though, like I say, you want to, like I say, if you write a fire ass verse, guess what? Your next verse you're gonna want it to be fire. It don't really matter what he did yesterday. It matter what he doing now. So like he don't,
Yeah.
like I said, he know what he done did. Like I said, I know what I did in the market. I want to know, can I do it again? You know, you just
Yeah.
never know. So like, so I was saying like he probably got gunshot. It's been so long since he got to the mountaintop. Like I say, he's a different person now. Like, you know,
Yeah.
as in saying like with the people he had around him then, the people he got around now, he the leader now. And so like all of it's right on his back.
Yeah, he ain't won a Super Bowl in a long time.
Long time.
It's
Like he
been
ain't
a
really been there.
long
He ain't been to the
time, dog.
precipice in a long time. Like he ain't been to the Super Bowl since he lost the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that was 2010.
2010. That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
2020 now. Like
That's
this would be a
crazy.
perfect scenario.
Tom Brady been sending them home year after year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
after
I'm so happy. We can face Tom Brady in the Super Bowl and like we'll see it from there. And I'm not sure we can beat Tom Brady because Big Ben with Tom
I don't
Brady.
think we can beat him.
No, we can't. I don't believe that either. I hope we could. But like I say, remember last year we talked on the podcast who gonna have the number one seed. I mean, who gonna get the number one pick for Trevor Lawrence sweepstakes? I said the Colts. I was terribly wrong. But
Yeah.
I didn't know they
Crazy.
was getting Phillip Rivers.
Phillip
though.
Rivers. Who I said?
I don't remember who you said.
I probably said the Jets. or
You
something.
said Dallas,
Oh,
man.
this nigga said the Jets. That nigga said the Jets. Hey, yeah, you would say the Jets. You
Shout
should've
out
said
to the
Dallas.
Jets, man.
You should've said
What,
Dallas.
Y'all saw
what they doing?
Who?
Go ahead. What they doing with they running back, man? The Jets.
Le'Veon?
Yeah, they let him go.
Yeah,
They
he
ain't
ain't
they
Kansas
running
City.
back. That's a Kansas City running
I
back.
can't
now.
see the running back now.
Man, come on, man.
Man, let me
That
tell
man-
you about, man.
That's all they had. Unless they trying to rebuild too, like the Cowboys is.
Producer Jones gonna trade Brad, T. Higgins, and Kareem
Oh
Hunt.
my God.
He
boy.
traded T. Higgins and Kareem Hunt for
To Brad.
Le'Veon Bell and Deontay Johnson.
For what?
What the? Come on, man.
What's going on, man?
So
People.
Brad on the up and up right now.
Brad team so deep because he get traded from everybody for nothing. We just
Brad
literally
on the
talk
up
about
and
it
up
every
right now,
week.
man.
He get everybody. Well, sorry,
Is
people, best player for nothing.
Is he talking them into it?
I don't know
We
what's
don't know
going
what
on.
it is.
What he
It's some
promising
pussy
them.
play getting played.
There gotta be something going on because it's crazy.
Yeah.
The deals he is getting. He got Michael Thomas for DJ Moore and Clyde. It was hilarious. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Come on,
He-
man.
I know he
It
hurt
was-
right now, but he
It
coming
was
back.
Hilaire only had like what, one good game so far?
Yeah, I mean he decent, but Michael Thomas is a top receiver.
Yeah, that's
when
Michael
it's Saints.
Thomas, man.
Yes,
Like 13 receptions, 160 yards a game.
Yeah.
Like a Thomas sometimes.
like once he healthy and back on the field, come on, man. Come
That's
on.
crazy.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it's some bussy play
There's
going
a
on.
buddy play going on over there,
Let's
man.
get into some politics talk that we don't know about.
Yeah, they talk about some politics.
I want to make people mad when
about.
I want to make people mad when I read this because I ain't gonna like what I got to say. But
Yeah,
I'ma say
go
it.
ahead and read it, man.
Shit.
I said I think Trump is going to go down as one of the most impactful presidents ever. Like
That's a fact.
he
That's a
done,
fact.
he done made like political correctness realness. Just being
Realness.
real.
Yeah, you gotta be
Like,
real.
You gotta be real with your shit. You ain't no more political correctness. No, it's just being real.
You better
Like
be
I say,
real.
Be
stand
real.
on stand on
Real.
what you believe.
That's one thing I like about Trump. He stand on what he believes and
Right.
he real. He's so funny, man. During the debate when he said, "I have did more for the black community than anybody." Well, maybe
Except for Abraham Lincoln.
Maybe
feel me?
Abraham. Lincoln.
Maybe.
But Abraham
Maybe.
Lincoln only did it because he
Maybe.
wanted to keep the union together. He didn't care
Yeah.
about black folks.
He
either.
ain't want to do it.
And that's what we say. None of these presidents have ever
They don't
gave
care
a
about
damn
that.
about black people. What president can you name cared about black people? You
Man,
gonna
this
say
one
Obama?
I knew.
What Obama did?
Nah.
Not
Nah.
nothing.
This one I knew shit was bad when Kamala Harris was shoe shopping.
Hey, you know, somebody had put like, oh, you out here shoe shopping with the American people hungry. What's your shoe shopping at?
You know the little
Complex.
the little
Complex,
sneaker
yeah.
shopping, yeah, on Complex, man. I'm like, bro, you need to vote that bad, man.
Hey, I know, right? But I'm just saying,
We
something
ain't
like
vote for you.
the Twitter comments, though, that
That's
shit be
it.
so damn funny.
Yeah,
Like,
They
that's
was,
funny,
they was
man.
hey,
firing
Ty
her
Bender
ass
had
up,
Ty
boy.
Bender had said and dying.
And dying.
They hungry and dying.
And dying.
But you out here shoe
And
shopping.
shoe shopping.
But like, hey, that
For
shit
the
so damn.
people.
But like, I'm just saying, like, me personally, I have a gripe to complain about these elitist ass liberals. These black people that think they so much smarter than people that do not think like them. Like, just because I don't think like you don't mean you more intelligent than me.
Right.
Ain't it?
Like, my brain tells me that you are a weirdo. Honestly, like you quote unquote, you don't have a brain because
Yeah,
you're not even using.
You're a follower. You
Yeah.
just going with the crowd. And I don't want to go with the crowd. I want to be independent of all that. I want my own independent thoughts to be my thoughts and not because I'm a Democrat or Republican. I think for me, Big
Yeah.
Boy the Boss, the money QB. That's who I think for.
I need to know what I'm gonna get out the deal, man.
Yeah.
What tangibly can I touch from one of these presidents for you getting my vote?
If
Right?
you not giving me nothing, why would I waste my time to go vote for you? Like, I'm going to take time out my day to go vote for somebody that's going to do nothing for me. And people going to be like, well, you need to vote locally. I know that, but I don't feel like doing that either. I don't feel like doing that either. You feel me? I don't feel like doing that either. I feel like, I feel like finding a way to get my money to Once
have,
I try
have
to
my
become the
money up.
mayor or the governor, maybe I'll be out there voting. When I'm on a campaign trail, like telling people to vote for me. If you want to vote for me, just write me in. Money QB.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't about voting for me because I only know I would want to do that stuff. I want to have enough capital to be able to influence the people that's doing that kind of stuff because that's not my lane.
Yeah.
I don't really care about the politics.
My lane is getting that money
Yeah.
and being
Either that,
great
or
as
I
I can
wanna,
be.
either that, or I want to have enough capital to where I can know exactly what it is that I'm looking for. Like
You-
at this point right now in my life, I don't know what I'm looking for, and it don't sound like y'all got nothing that I'm looking for. So
Exactly.
why do y'all need my vote?
You
Exactly.
don't. Yeah, that's like, you need my vote because, like I say, my vote, my 13% of the population vote will really shake this thing up. And that's why you need my vote.
Like,
for what you're doing for the vote.
You're
Like,
going to give me reparations? I'm going to be voting for
I
you.
heard Ice Cube
Whoever
say it, right?
says that, I will vote for you. I will
Yeah.
be there early.
I need
Ready
some
to vote.
reparations. But the only
feel
sad
me?
part about that is like Hillary won the popular vote last year. That don't mean she the president.
Yeah.
The,
it's
the electoral
electoral.
college, yeah, like
And we in South Carolina, all y'all votes that y'all saying y'all going to vote for,
It's-
we'll be
it's
going
red.
to Trump.
it's going
Yeah.
to, not blue.
yeah, it's red out here, man.
It's going to red. I
It's red out here.
promise you this. South Carolina is not going to vote Democrat. They never do, and they never will because it's too many white people down here. It is what it is. It's Southern people that have conservative views, and they MAGA.
Yep.
And that's fine to be there. You feel me? Long as you don't bring that bullshit over here.
Make America gay again.
But
that was Charlamagne.
MAGA.
Y'all watching the game right now, man?
You know it, man. It's on the TV over there, man. My boy, I mean, I got caught up passing on my fantasy lineup. I'm down 20 points. I didn't hear him score me more than 20 points. That ain't gonna happen.
No.
Yeah, I know. That's all. You know, I ain't.
No.
I'm good over here.
I ain't gonna say your night over with, but he ain't gonna get you no 20 points though.
Hell nah. But back to like the ignorance of people, man. I just think people like they just go by group think and they think like I say, I'm gonna vote for the lesser of the evils, but you gonna vote for like I say,
evil.
Like, a white
It's still
guy.
evil.
A white guy came in the job the other day and stuff. He's like, he think it's really crazy that all the Democrats per se are like clamoring over two white guys in their 70s. Like why would any black person vote for either one of those people? They're white and old.
Hey, white and old.
Like, there's no way they can give a shit about what you got going on in your life. They done lived 70 years and haven't gave a shit about black people. They gonna start today? Nah. Come on now, man. Like I say, if you 50 and you got no views, you pretty much not gonna change your views. Like our parents' views haven't changed.
And I think the part that irritates me the most is like Biden, you've been around black people for a long time. Like you leased off of Obama. And now you using using Kamala to try to get you to the next level, but bro, you still ain't got no black people plan. Like it ain't nothing in your plan that say that you gonna do something for us. So you hanging around the niggas, but you ain't doing nothing for the niggas, dog. Like that's the part that irritate me the most. Like, yeah, I would vote for you, but just because I see you around niggas, that don't mean you care about niggas, dog. You like one of the white people that say, I got 3 black friends, I can't be racist. Like nigga, if you took the time to count, then you racist. Nigga.
You like a person like Trump that said I'm the least racist person in this room. That means you racist, but you just not that racist, you know? Like it's like levels to racism. It's 87, 89, 93. Yeah. Which one you is?
Hey, he at 93, but
I'm like an 89. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm at 89, but it's somebody in the room that's 93.
You feel me? Free racist. You might be like 98, strong Thurman or somebody. Yeah. You know, it's levels to this stuff. Like it's levels to anything in life. I mean, it's levels to brokenness. Some people broke that like eat ramen noodles. Some people broke that can eat goddamn grasshoppers.
Yeah. Some people like $500 broke, and some people like I don't know if I'm gonna be able to eat today, bro.
You feel me? Like that's so true. Cause like it is so true. Like you can have $100 in your pocket, you can be broke. But some people that got $1 in their pocket that's really broke. Like they so broke. Like, they gotta figure out a way to eat. And like that's a different type of hunger right there. That's
another level right there, boy.
But like, yeah, man, I don't know what to say about that. But you need to go back to the ignorance of these black people again, man. I just think I don't know. They don't be get under my skin because like black people, I love my black melanated people, but I think some of them just think they just so much better. Like I saw a woman in the comments like some doctor or something like that. It was 3 black women in Atlanta talking about they don't know who they want to vote for. Like Joe Biden haven't showed them nothing, Trump haven't showed them nothing, and the woman in the comments like, what is wrong with these women? Like they haven't showed you who should be voting for. What's wrong? Like they haven't showed us who we should be voting for. Neither candidate. But in her head, she feel like it's a foregone conclusion that you should vote for Biden. Like Biden say, if you ain't voting Democrat, you ain't black.
You ain't black, man.
Well, I'm a goddamn white boy. I'm white. I ain't voting Democrat.
I was talking to this I was talking to this old head the other day, and he was like, "Shit, you ready for the election?" I'm like, "That ain't got nothing to do with me." And then he was like, "No, you gotta vote for Biden." And I'm like, "Why?" And he said, "Cause Trump is dividing us." I said, "Dog, we've been divided long before Trump got here, dog. Like we've been divided, dog.
Divided. We were divided for your old ass great granddaddy was on the earth."
That man said Trump dividing us, man. I said, "Shit." No, my grandparents still call white people crackers, man. Like we've been divided.
We've been divided.
Divided.
They call them crackers because they live under like Jim Crow for real. Like
they know what it was like where they had to go drink out of a sink for water. And the white people got to drink out of a water fountain.
Cold water and dirty water. Kind of
like that ain't Trump. That was before Trump.
Way before Trump. Like I can say Trump. We are literally living in the greatest time for black people right now. Like every single year, they start treating us better, which they don't. But like, they treat us way better than they treat. Like I say, what happening now don't compare to what was happening 100 years ago. No. I can guarantee it. 50 years ago. So like I think so we live in the best time ever.
Right. Like when the last time y'all ate chitlins, man?
Never.
They had to eat chitlins back then.
The
White people was gonna take the best part of the pig, and they were gonna throw y'all the rest of that shit. You gonna eat pig feet? You gonna eat chitlins? All type of bullshit. We ain't gotta live like that
their whole life.
Yeah,
and now you eating the feet.
Pigs don't walk through shit their whole life, and you gotta eat the feet. God dang.
I know, like,
cool.
Like I said, I was talking to SKD about this. I was thinking this thing like when slaves came off the boat or whatever. They were like say if a new slave came from Africa off the boat or whatever, talking to a new slave that was on the land or whatever when they came to Boston or whatever.
How could they understand each other?
I ain't seen that could, but I was just thinking in my head like, how about they came off the boat? And it was like, where y'all met? They're like, where y'all met? And the slave that was already there, like, hey, Massachusetts. So that's what they call it, Massachusetts.
Man, if you don't get that corny there joke out of here, man. If you don't get your dang corny joke out of here, boy.
That shit hit the bottom, man. It failed.
They ain't hit nothing, boy.
It failed, man.
I already knew that shit gonna be whack.
It failed, though. It was funny, but it failed, though. It was corny.
I had to say it. I thought that was too funny. I thought it was funny in my head. You feel
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, man. Massachusetts.
Oh man!
Hey, this man been to the gun range, so he felt like a killer right now.
Oh yeah,
popping it, boy.
He was feeling like a killer before he ever shot the gun. Hey, I remember that one podcast we had. We was in mid conversation. He pulled that motherfucker out and said, "Shh." That's it.
What's going on?
I said, "Boy, the boss out here gangster."
Hey, got my 45 in my. Give me. Hey,
up in 45. That's not up in Charleston. I would out of the Palms and stuff, man. Charleston, so like.
Old school, but it's historic, though.
Yeah, historic, great like, place to visit and see. Yeah, because like think about I was in the West Ashley Park, and like cause you don't know where you been. Think about on a map or whatever. You don't never know if you're on north, east, southwest or whatever. But like I like damn like
I can tell about the sun.
Well, I guess so.
Nigga, no, you can't.
I know. I might hear about the life form too. I like maybe about at certain times of the day or whatever. But like
we ain't never understood that shit, man.
Never. But I was going to like the Isle of Palms. That's like all on the east side of Mount Pleasant side or whatever. It's so crazy, like how like the land or whatever it is, man. It's like once you go to places, like okay, that's that place that I see on the map. Cause we never went to Charleston while we went to Myrtle Beach. We never went to
Charleston like during school though.
Eighth grade. I think eighth grade.
I'm saying like okay, once in our whole lifetime, we done been to the beach.
So we went to Charleston for family reunion one time.
So that's twice.
Yeah, we went down there for
touchdown.
We went down there for what you got?
We screaming over here, so it's a little behind.
It's a little delay over this way.
I'm streaming too. I'm on the iPad, man.
You streaming off it? Oh yeah, okay. A little bit in front of us, nigga. Goddamn
Steve. Way in front of us. That nigga way in front of us. Cause they ain't scored at all.
But I only been to Charleston once, and that was eighth grade field trip.
So
but I think everybody went on eighth grade field trip though.
Okay, yeah, everybody did that field trip. So that's the only time you ever been there.
As far as I can remember, yeah.
Okay,
other than like going out there, cause it's an airport in Charleston, ain't it?
Yeah, man.
I remember taking my mama
airport in Charleston before.
Yeah, I remember taking my mama to the airport in Charleston one time, but that don't really count because I just dropped off and came back.
Like literally the Boeing, you know what Boeing is, the airplane place. It's like
yeah.
Like where I have to go, I see big ass planes every time.
Well, matter of fact, this year sometime I went to Charleston. It probably was like summertime. I went to Charleston, went to the outlets. Y'all remember that though?
Oh yeah, you did.
But I mean, if I'm only out there for one day, I don't really count that though.
Yeah, it's just a day trip, really. But it's crazy. Yeah. We live like about 15 minutes from the airport here, but we never think about it because we really don't never use Columbia Airport.
Who use? Do anybody?
Because they ain't really got no direct flight. Like I was telling Sal yesterday, he was like, I don't understand why a lot of people don't just go out of Columbia. I was like, because if you go out of Columbia, you gotta go to Charlotte, then you go to the destination.
Yeah, you gotta bounce somewhere.
Out of Columbia, we had to go to Charlotte, then go to Dallas. Charlotte have a lot of direct flights coming out of Charlotte. I can't wait to go to Dallas though, man.
2 more weeks, baby.
We're gonna be out there, Mike.
Got to film one more podcast for the day.
It's looking rough for you right now, man.
Hey, I know it's gonna be a big.
But the experience is nice though.
Yeah, I'm trying to enjoy the experience. All like you said last podcast or a couple podcasts ago,
we'll never remember how much you paid for it. You're gonna remember.
Oh yeah,
the
last
experience.
podcast.
Yeah, you feel me? Like I can't wait to experience that because I ain't never been to Texas before. I ain't never like been in that time zone and stayed overnight. I've been the Western time zone all the way to the west, and that was tight. Like knowing like everybody where you live at, like 3 hours in front or 2 hours in front. It's 1
They
hour.
3 hours behind.
We talking about
Well, no, they
Vegas.
They 3 hours in front. So when it's 7 p.m. in California, it's 10 p.m. over here.
Yeah, that's how it was.
Yeah.
That's why like it was basketball season. So like the late
James
game
Harden.
came on like 7:30 over there, but it's 10:30 over here. You feel me? So it's
Yeah.
crazy like that. That's why you can get your whole night like to yourself after the basketball games that if you live on the West Coast because everything over with already.
Yeah, the game be over at like 9:30 or something.
Yeah,
You still,
9:30,
like
10
the
o'clock.
night still early.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah.
Over here, it be 1 o'clock in the morning. You don't even get to see the last game over here, really. That's why a lot of people not like West Coast fans.
Yeah,
Because you can't stay up and watch it.
No, I never
I'm not
got to
watching
see
that
Kobe.
shit.
I never got to see Kobe play when he was in
Too
his
much.
like prime.
Besides
because-
like playing like
Going
on
to sleep.
Saturday.
Yeah, like, cause like
Or
I'm
East
East Coast,
Coast.
I'm going out. Cause like, think about, man, from the time we were probably like 18 to probably about 25, we didn't sit in no house and watch no basketball, no football game on
Saturday
Saturday
night.
Maybe
We
on
love
Sunday
sports.
nights.
But we was out here.
Yeah, Saturday night, it was time to get active, man.
Always.
That-
It's
I'm,
time to
I'm
do
around
something.
people every Friday and
Yeah.
Saturday night. No matter if I got to work or not, I'm out here. I'm not going to sit in the house. Them was the days, though, you live. You live during them times, but them times don't provide you a better life because you're not really doing nothing to get your life better at the point in time. You just spend the money. Because think about on a night going out. You got to get clothes. You're going to spend money on that.
Yep.
Then you probably going to have to stop by a convenience store before you go out because you need to get stuff like that. And you probably going to spend hella money in there just getting knick-knack stuff. Then you got to go to a club that's going to charge you probably $30
Gotta pay to
go
get
inside
in.
to hear music.
Yep.
Go inside a building to hear music. You feel me? And that's what you
And you
paying all
and your
that money.
homeboys, depending on how many of y'all it was, y'all going pieces on the gas
Yeah. But I'm happy we so at a point in our life when we think about gas and more dog. Like,
at all.
yeah, I don't need
I
no
got a
gas
credit
money,
card just for gas. Like,
Yeah.
that's all this credit card for. I got a
I
credit
make
card
enough
for
money.
gas.
Like, I can drive. Like, I don't need gas money.
I don't need gas money this
Because
time.
think about how many times you really like on the passenger side at this point in your life. You know,
Never.
not too many times. I kind of get sick
And-
when I'm sitting on the passenger side.
And it ain't too many people sitting on my passenger side either.
Yeah, not too many.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you really don't be around too many people. Like,
Nah.
I would love to get around a new network, but a network of people that's trying to like build to what I'm trying to build towards, like business, stock, real estate.
y'all start.
Shout out to Trippy though, man. I seen Trippy
I
tweet
saw that was-
earlier. He know how to build a porch and screen it in, man. That was
Yeah.
dope.
y'all
And he
doing
put up
it.
a
on
picture.
Twitter.
Yeah,
And he put
that
up a
was pretty
picture of
cool.
him with a screened in porch. Like the boy working, man. Shout
Yeah,
out
that was-
Trippy J.
That
man.
was that was definitely.
I'm gonna have to look
pretty
on
cool.
Yeah,
Twitter to see.
Jordan Lindsay for the people that don't know, man. Shout
that
out
was-
to Trippy
yeah,
J, man.
I like that both of them shit because that shit was pretty cool. Cause like I mean, like I say, there's nothing wrong with learning how to do a trade, man. Cause like he could use that shit anywhere. Anybody need a deck built, they can use him.
Any day.
And that's some way he can get money doing something that he like to do. Instead of, like I say, going to some place that has a clock in and like go there and be so unpassionate about being there that like it's like really killing your inside and it's really deteriorating you from the inside out because like I'm here, but I'm not here. I'm
Yeah.
just literally a body here doing something that don't make me happy at all. So you gotta
Yeah.
find a way to change that shit, man. And like just talking about getting money or whatever, we'll just talk about Sweetie with this Birkin bag.
Hey, man, why would I spend $20K on a purse?
Who?
Why do people care about that type of stuff?
That's
It's
an
so
old
weird to me.
Birkin.
You feel me? Like I don't really understand it to me
That's
myself personally. Why would you want to spend $20,000 on a bag?
That's
Because-
an old Birkin, man.
listen to this.
Birkins cost 40 bands, man.
Oh,
But let's say
40
40.
bands.
Let's say 40 bands. Though I mean, cause like, I mean, a lot of people ain't
That's
got 40.
like, dang,
A lot of people-
property.
A lot of people ain't got 40 bands to even spend on a
Ah, here we go, then.
Yeah,
right?
here we
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
But like,
He back at it.
but nah, anyway, but for real though, like it's pretty wild to me because like I can understand from their perspective because it's all about perspective in life. Because like when
Yeah.
you probably got like Quavo, he probably got about 40
Millions?
bands. He probably got 40 bands in the bank, like maybe 35. He got some bands, dog. The Migos
the
been getting
bank?
some bands. I
Nigga,
ain't
you
gonna
got millions, nigga.
I was about to say he got more than that.
I got more than 35 bands, nigga.
say, no, I mean my bad.
Oh, you meant like 35 million?
Yeah. Oh, I was like 35.
Yeah.
35 bands. My bad.
35 bands. He can work at you. He can work at UPS for that.
That nigga made 35 bands just for stepping out his fucking house.
Right.
But like, I'm just talking about 35 million. I'm just saying 20 bands, 40 bands to him to get her Birkin bag ain't shit. But she don't understand like she's young or whatever. So she don't understand how she demeaning other people. Cause like I say, think about this. You see your girl on $25 or whatever. It's like, damn, that's all I'm worth. Sweetie worth a Birkin bag. I'm only worth $25, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, this perspective and shit. So like, I understand where she come from by saying, like, you're a man buy you a Birkin bag. See, I'm a man that can buy you a fucking, a bag. I can buy you a bag full of fucking groceries. Buy you a Walmart bag. Go shop a bag of groceries.
Like, I might even buy you a Manny a Petty. I don't really know the price, but I might send you like $100.
Yeah.
But you talking about a $40,000 Birkin? I mean, I ain't got it, man.
Hey, really, like being with me is priceless because I make it better. David got the half fresh and shit over there. But
I like that.
Who braid your hair, David?
Man,
your boy at work. Your boy at work braid your hair.
Ain't no boy ever touched my head. I went to Spartanburg with this chick I went to Coastal with, man. Shout out to man.
I told you to get to the mobile service. That girl.
It was $20, man.
Oh well, shit. That's better. That's better.
She
take you up too?
No, I take myself up.
And you said a man ain't never been in your head. Hey, hair.
A man ain't never played with my hair, man. A man might have lined me up, but his hand ain't touched my hair. His hand was on the clippers, man.
His hand was pumping your head, but he probably like.
Oh, you used to a man. You sit in the barber chair with your arms on the arm holder. He rubbing his dick across your wrist.
I ain't been to the barber shop. Last time I can't remember.
I ain't been to the barber shop since about 2009.
Been to do it yourself type of person.
I'm a DIY man.
Myself up when I was 13, man, with ENT clippers and pepper. Yeah, but
I'm a DIY man though.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it yourself. I love to do stuff myself, man. Cause once you do it once, you can do it twice. You did. Once you get 1 million, it'll be easy to get two. Once you get this money, y'all.
Yeah.
Once you make one play.
Hey, these shirts in though, y'all. Right, we got to bring value. The actions over words. Do it. You did. David Black Podcast. That's what we do.
We dream, believe, and we inspire.
We gonna keep
I'm about to make content, these. I'm about to
be better.
I'm about to make these pension posse shirts, man. we trying to get a pension, man. We trying to work at our job for 30 years, man.
I'm telling you, man. Like I said, I'll be telling people my job situation, like a lot of people, like, you know, ain't nothing wrong with the pension.
Hold on. Big boy, what is you eating over there?
This man eat some big shit, dog. I don't know what
Hey, and then he tried to sneak it in.
I don't like.
Did you eat crackers over there, man?
What the fuck? He eat a whole meal on the pie. Like, he can't even talk right now, David. Got his mouth so full or whatever. But
like, can't whistle or nothing.
I'm eating, nigga, on the podcast. He like, y'all niggas hungry over here.
Go ahead, Bit. What you were saying?
I'm gonna watch the DC Carlos in the morning. I'm gonna watch it just about 85 South on there. Matter of fact.
Oh, you talking about the BET Hip Hop Awards?
Yeah, Hip Hop Awards. But talking about the pension pot, that is great ass. That's a great ass word in my opinion. I mean, great ass little saying or whatever. Cause like it's so true. Like people really like looking forward to their pension, which is nothing wrong with it, man. Cause like at the end of the day, if you gotta get a job, if that's what you want to do it. I'm telling you, man. I swear, like just doing what I'm doing we doing all in life. Like this is really like life changing in my opinion. It's mind changing. Like I know I could do something different that I don't have to. I'm telling you, I be at work just so in blah blah land. Like I say, you talking about listening to music. So cause like I don't like to listen to that many podcasts anymore. Cause like I kind of like to focus on what I got going on. You know, I want to.
That's crazy that you say that, because me and Swag, we trade music all the time, and like for a long time it was just him sending me music. But then, like, for the past, like, week or so, I've been sending him music. He be like, damn, you been on your music and shit lately? And I was like, yeah, fuck podcast for a couple of days. Yeah, like, because I listened to so many of them, it's like when the music started hitting, it was like, okay, let me listen to music, let's say for a week, and then I go back to podcast for like a week.
Yeah, what happens with music is a vibe. I can say so. Like I say, sometimes at work, like especially like say that if I work 12 hours at 6 o'clock, I like to turn some music on most of the time because like instead of like listen to somebody talk for the last hour of my day, I just want to listen to some music just to get me like hyped up and shit, so I can just walk out there and be like, you know, feeling a good vibe. Cause like I listen to 50 Cent book, by the way, and I need to talk about that too because like
I heard it was good.
Oh, it was a great ass. But I ain't finished it yet. But one of his chapters said, "Know your value." And like it's all about like, cause like he was talking about Lloyd Banks. I'm gonna just tell one story. He was saying like Lloyd Banks never evolved. Because it's basically saying like Lloyd Banks wanted to be, he don't have the personality to be like out there in the front or whatever all the time, up in your face or whatever. So he had said, hey,
he not a big fish. I think I heard that same clip you talking about. He was basically saying like Lloyd Banks is not a big fish. Like if he on his own, then he gonna seem like a big fish until other big fish come in the room, then he just gonna fall back.
Yeah, basically, Lloyd Banks is a big fish in a small pond. See, me personally, I'm trying to be a big fish in the biggest pond.
I'm trying to be a blue whale in the ocean.
You feel me?
Yeah,
exactly. That's what I'm trying. Me too. Like, so, but you can't do that if you aspire to do that. And basically saying on another end with that Lloyd Banks situation, he just was saying, certain situations that Lloyd Banks said about Instagram, and like he just knew from that moment of time that it was no need to invest anymore, like money or like time into what Lloyd Banks had going on, because like his mindset was never gonna get him to the point where he needed to be to evolve to be a better. Because like I 50 Cent say, he was a rapper, but like now now people gonna know him maybe as a TV mogul because like he got power, he got the BMS series come out and stuff. So like think about it, a lot of people like see 50 Cent now, they went out here off the porch when In the Club was on. But get what, like I said, you gotta listen to that book and you'll understand more what I'm saying, because it's like he just makes stuff for his core. He makes stuff for his people. He made In the Club, like, it goes shorty. It's your birthday. We're going to party. Like, so when you're in the club, it's going to be somebody's birthday every night. So somebody going to feel that song every single night in the club. But now, making power, whatever, we grown up now. We ain't in the club no more. But we want to see, like, we want to see that life.
We want to see power.
Yeah.
We want to see people with power. And that's what we all trying to reach.
Like I say.
Yeah. And it was dope because he was saying, like, I forgot what interview it was. I think it was called Cigar Talk or some shit like that. And he was like, you never really making money until you ain't got to be there. He said the thing about power is, like, I liked the show and the show was fun, like, recording it. But it was so much doper when I knew that I was going to get a check off of it, but I'm still living my everyday life. Like, you're not really making money until you making money in your sleep, or until you making money that don't require you to actually be in the place that you making money at. That's basically what he was saying on that interview.
The ownership right there.
That passive and residual income. That's what you want. You need that coming in. Like Warren Buffett say, I quote, we always talking about, if you ain't making money while you sleep, you'll work till you die.
Work till you die, man.
Nobody want to do that, man. Let's get this money. And the moral of the story is, Black people as a community, we come together. We build our businesses and we get the money. You did. That's just point blank period.
Why don't y'all think that we see too many investment groups with our people though?
Because knowledge, it isn't taught to come together and build something. Everybody's trying to make it out themselves. They ain't trying to pull everybody else with them.
No, I would say this also to piggyback on what you're saying. I would say most, like, say, impoverished situations, a lot of people think everything about getting money is a scam. So they just always thinking like, no matter what, like, we're gonna put our money together and invest in it. Wait, I ain't seen no money in the next day. Oh, this is a scam. Hell no, I ain't throwing money in the day. Even if it's gonna make me $5,000 in 2 years. No, I need $500 today, or I don't want it. I don't want it.
And you know what's so dope? Like, it could have been like maybe 5 or 6, and even if it took 10 people, it could have been 10 of us that could have bought the old Burger King in Baseburg, that's across the street from Number One Stop, bought that building, did something with it that made us eventually buy, like, let's say another 10 buildings in Baseburg. We could have bought our whole own city back.
Yeah.
Yes. Easy.
With like 10, we still can. With like 10 or 15 people, could have bought our whole city back to where everybody had like a building or two of their own business, and we just making our money bounce all through the community. But it's like, being that we was never taught it, like, we just ain't never do it, so the building just went to shit, and ain't nobody getting no money out the deal.
That's what I'm saying. What you said, keyword, it's all about community, man. Like, nobody got no money out the deal, but like, if we was able to build a community up and everybody just start reinvesting money to the community, everybody get paid that way. That's what I'm saying. I don't have no problem supporting Black business because, like I say, if whatever service I do, they're gonna pay me for my service. So whatever service they do, I pay them for their service. And now all the money fluctuating through each other. Exactly. Not sticking with each other. Like I say, if I give money to him, it still stay in the community because I stay in our community. If I give money to you, it stay in our community. As soon as I take it to the Arab store, I never see that dollar again.
They ain't coming back to the Black community. I was listening to the Black Authority, and he was talking about an article some Chinese person had wrote saying since like COVID started, Asian American not having a job percentage went like 400% from like 2% to maybe like 13% or something like that. And like now y'all finally getting a taste of how it is to be black in America.
To be black.
You know? That's how it is. Like when you got Chinatown, everybody having the business and you don't got the base to really sustain that because you waiting for the other community to come in and spend their money with you, but you ain't really leaving not to spend money with other communities. But you want black people to keep coming to y'all like stores. And that's what we've been doing. We've been spending our money with the Chinese, with the Arabs, with all these people that wouldn't do the same with us.
Never gonna get
a chance.
Like I say.
So like now I really do go to Chinese places less because I'm trying to find black owned businesses to go to. Because I would rather give my money to them because just like in Batesburg, if we had a black community, we could sponsor we could sponsor the little B team, not B team, but the Red League basketball team, the Termites and the Mites, the baseball team. We could sponsor the parks and get parks done. So it's stuff for the kids to do in the city. We could have kids doing a lot of different stuff with like charity. And I would love to get into that type of stuff. And that's why I know I need to be the best I can be.
You remember them banners that when we used to play baseball and shit, they used to have banners all in the outfield and shit.
I remember that.
Yes. And we never had no business. It was never no black businesses.
Never no black business sponsoring out there.
People from my church had a tailor business, like a little sewing business. Yes. But that's the only business that, you know, it's some black men like Tiger business or whatever. But it's just like we ain't taught that situation, man. Like I said, we just always feel that like they do it. And we just gotta go there and shop instead of like so we consumers. We're not
like owners. I was thinking about that the other day because I was on Facebook and somebody was having a birthday party at the Rec, and I was thinking about all the different events that I done ever seen at the Rec. Nobody black ever got $1 off that shit, bro. But it seemed like we're
like simp because you worked there.
Yeah, but it seemed like we'll book that shit for weddings and for family reunions and for
that's all
the little basketball on Saturday morning and like niggas come in. Remember you used to have to pay $1 to go play basketball at the Rec, like all that shit. Like ain't nobody black ever get $1 off of that. We just go in there and use it, but nobody black ever like was receiving the money on the opposite end.
Yeah, that event you're talking. I mean, not an event, but that interview we watched with the Monday.
Yeah, having event spaces,
having an event space, man.
Venue.
Like, a venue space that would make you so much. That's why I used to always think in my head, like, man, it would be so nice to have a parking garage. Like I say, nobody stays there. I mean, you maybe need lights, but you don't need water. Man, you know, it's a great place to make people pay to park. Like I say, in the middle of the city, so you don't get your money back, man. It's like it would be nice to, like I say, like we're not the founding fathers, so like. Our ancestors didn't have nothing for 400 years, so like we could never inherit anything. So like it's so much land that could still be reclaimed, but it's so much land that already has been claimed. Like all the best land, basically in like New York, California.
Well, I wouldn't say the best land. That's just where people want to be.
Yeah, so I ain't gonna say. I say it's definitely not the best land. Like I say, that's where people want to be at. So that means it's the best land.
Yeah. For them.
Yeah, I think the difference is like with the land that has been sold, it's land where people already want to be. I think if you buy some land now, you got to make people want to be there. That's the difference.
That's the truth.
You got to put something on your new land to where people like, oh shit, like this is a commodity. I want to be over there. But see, with the land that people got to first, it was land that it was like, okay, they got this here, that here, that here, that there. Yeah, I want to be there. I think if you buy land now, you got to put something on your commodity or have enough traffic coming through your commodity where people is like, I ain't even know I wanted that land, but I do.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They don't want the land.
Yeah. It ain't no reason to sell though.
Y'all supposed to be so we get out of here.
All right. Devin. Don't care _ at Twitter and IG. Snap is still OTG _93, man. Bit, what's happening?
He said he was starting his OnlyFans, so follow him at Bussy Brother. Bussy Brothers.
Follow me at Magic Lube. What's up, Bit?
Mr. KY. I had one more topic to talk about, but we'll talk about next week. But we all need to come. Let's go with our top 3 verses of all time in rap.
Verses?
Yeah, just verses. Just one, like 3 verses. Just give 3 verses. I got me one already.
Just give one, cause I
can't. How long we been recording right now? Cause I got mine right now.
Say it. Let's go say it.
The BG verse on the T.I. Urban Legend album.
What song?
Is it What They Do?
Oh,
I think it's what they do.
See, I think my favorite verse is like that J Rock on Money Trees, man. That verse is so
yeah,
picture
that's a
perfect,
crazy
man.
verse.
It's a fire verse right there, though.
That's
real.
a crazy verse.
But yeah, I just had to say that because like, but anyway,
Big boy, what's yours, man?
I was trying to think of. I think it's on that verse from J Money for Guala.
Hey, follow me at YTwit because on Instagram and Twitter, man. Like, hey, soon enough, I'm gonna be going so hard on Instagram. I mean, on social media that hey, people gonna follow me because they gonna want to follow me. But hey, just follow me. Go ahead.
You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at The Money QB. You can follow the Navy Black Podcast at Navy Black Pod. Shirts will be coming soon. We picking them up in the morning. If you want one, they will look good on you. We got taste. You see us. We got that swagger, that swagger, that swag. And this is the Navy Black Podcast. That's always going hard.
Viagra, cause David be there
Yeah.
drinking.
Y'all wasn't about to catch me on the lag. y'all say Viagra, and then I'm over here my words all late and shit, man.
But like,
Viagra.
And this is the Navy Black Podcast. We'll see y'all next week.
Yes,
Get
indeed. Rest in peace, Trayvon Martin, man.